reasons. But I just want to name a few today. Brooke is the most qualified candidate. She has a pleasing personality and a positive attitude. She has great compassion for senior citizens and others who are less fortunate. She is not bought and paid for by large corporations and interest groups. She will hire and surround herself. And Brooke, if I make a mistake, you let me know. Okay. Brooke will hire and surround herself with qualified staff and not pack her administration with friends and cronies. She will spend our tax dollars to enhance the quality of life of all Marylanders. One thing that Brooke has that makes her an outstanding candidate to be our next comptroller is integrity. Everyone knows what the definition for integrity, but if you don't, I'm going to give you the Webster definition. The quality of being honest and having strong moral principles. I am reaching out to my fellow voters. I know that during the midterm election, and Senator Benson can vouch for that, during the midterm election, super voters vote. They vote. And there's a difference between super voters and regular voters. But in Brooke's campaign, we are working on the other voters too. So I am reaching out to my fellow voters to please join me in electing Delegate Brooke Lierman, our next and first woman comptroller, and the first woman ever elected statewide in Maryland. Now, isn't that a shame?
Yes.
Listen, the biggest block of votes. Now you can call the White House and ask President Joe Biden. The biggest block of votes in this country today are women. And we going 300 some years and never elected a woman in our state of Maryland. That is a shame. That is a shame. At this time, I would like to introduce our beloved Senator Joanne C. Benson, 24th Legislative District. Folks, I just want you to kind of bow your heads at this time. I'm not a preacher, so I'm not going to preach, but I want you to bow your head at this time and take a moment to reflect with our dear Senator Benson. Senator Benson just lost her only brother, John Claiborne. His homegoing service was on this past Tuesday in Hagerstown, Maryland. Please let's keep Senator Benson and her family lifted up in your prayers. I asked my beloved friend Senator Benson once, a few years ago, I said, Senator, you always sign your name with Joanne C. Benson. What in the world does that C mean in your name? Senator Benson turned around and stopped, putting her hands on her hip, and she said, the C in my name stands for my father. That's what she told me. That's her father's last name and her maiden name. And she is so proud of the name Claiborne. Now today, when I was talking to Senator Benson, I was spelling her last name Clayborn. And Senator Benson said, it's Claybon. I said, okay, Senator. I said, okay, all right. Okay. Now, the Honorable Julian C. Benson, who has worked several years with Delegate Brooke Lierman in Annapolis, would talk about Brooke's outstanding record as our legislator in our great state of Maryland. Senator Benson.